Hello everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're seeing this video. Sabko namaste, Jai Hind and Jai Bharat. Let's start today's session. I think I am live. Am I? Just give me a second and let me share my screen as well so that I can verify both the things in parallel. So this is the dashboard, guys. I'm just refreshing the dashboard. And hmm, let me see. Cozy Trader. Yeah, I'm live. Cool, cool. All right, guys, let's start today's trading session. And let's start by seeing the whole overall picture, what is happening so far. So, okay, so guys, yesterday what we saw is like for the past couple of days, market is in lower lows. So it is quite falling, right? And yesterday we drawn a horizontal line. So let me just do it like this. So I just told you that this is the selling zone, and the market broke out the selling zone with a good candle. This is a good candle, guys, and but the closing of this candle is not good. Like it faced rejection from the top, and the second candle, second day candle, this is, I'm talking about the day candles, right? Okay, the second day candle is in the downward direction, and third candle is also like, for the third day it is facing the rejection. So from this selling is coming, that means this is the false breakout, guys. So whoever is trapped, whoever the buyers got trapped at this um uh are trapped here, right? So they must be like covering their positions or squaring of their position, because their stop losses are here. So if market starts to fall from here, there is no surprise that market will come to this point, because there are so much liquidity is there of buyers who jumped in by seeing this green candle, which is obviously a good sign. And right now they are panicking, and must be because this previous day candle is horrifying for the buyers. And the present candle, as you can see, let me just do one more thing, is to count down to close this bar. And let's see what is happening at 4 hour time frame. So at 4 hour time frame, you can just see that market is after this good buying, now market is starting to fall. So our perspective is that market can fall, or like we can see that at 4 hour time frame there is a trend line over here. So there is a chance that market take support from this trend line as well. There's a chance, right? If buyers got activated, and if they saw that this is the opportunity to buy at the lower price and take the market in the higher highs, that means uh, that means it is quite uh, visible that there are buyers over here, right? So what we do is, one second. Right now we are in little bit in the selling side. Our POV is on selling side right now, until this area, until this point, right? So we have to find the selling opportunity, because market is in lower lows. So this is the selling zone that I can identify at the 5 minute time interval. And right now, as you can see, that market is respecting this little area, this area. So from here, the buying came for the first time, and for the second time it tried to break out, but the buying came again. And with this slowly buying, you can just see that Market reached till here and then it faced a rejection. Now it is approaching to this buying zone again, so we have to be a little bit careful here. We can't punch the order like blindly. We have to wait how this, because see, as it, this is the first time, this is the second time, and this is the third time. So market is respecting this zone, this green zone. So we have to be a little bit careful about how to punch the trade in this area, right? So let's see. Because still there is plenty of space left to touch this zone, and this is the buying zone, guys, remember, okay? Because this is the lower trend line that is coming at 4-hour time frame. This is the what I'm talking about. This is the lower trend line that is coming at a 4-year time frame, 4-hour time frame. What I'm just saying, yeah. All right. So just wait and watch. Let's see what is happening at gold, and same time first we see what is happening at silver, then we will jump to gold. So I just switch the picture to full time frame. Mm, so at 4-hour time frame, you can see that market is quite market is in selling side in 4-hour time frame. Okay, but but very slow. The selling is very slow. As you can see that market is in quite lower lows. As you can see, first lower, then it took a pullback, then there's third lower, then it took a pullback, and then there's a market is staggering, like it isn't moving in the consolidation phase. So market is pausing, right? So it is facing rejection from this area, and at the same time market is having support from this area as well. So this is acting as a support, good support, right? Right now this candle is taking the support and as well as the rejection, so it is so it, as you can see, this is sandwich, like it is taking a support from here, buyers are pulling pushing the market in the up direction, and and the sellers are also pushing the market in downward direction, so it's sandwiched. So as you can see, this is a dozy candle, right? So both bulls and bears are fighting, and the result, you can see that this is uh, what my probability is saying that sellers are a little bit aggressive, because the past trend, you can just see these are the sellers who sold with high amount of quantity, and right now they might have find this as a discounted price as well, because this is a pullback, good pullback, and market just took a rejection. And then it attempted several times, and as several times, but at the same time it faces rejection as well. So sellers don't want market to make a u-turn from here, and at the same time buyers, there are a little bit of buyers here over here, they don't want market to fall, because might be they have the capital over here, right, to protect. So if market fall from here, then the second, then it will definitely approach this area, right? So let's see what is happening, because right now this is no trading zone, because remember, a 4-hour time frame market is making dozy candle, and it is facing rejection from here and support from here. Okay, so let's see what is happening 1-hour time frame. As you can see, 1-hour time frame market is a little bit clear as well, because this is in a choppy range, moving in a channel, and this is upper trend right direction, and this support. And let's see what is happening at 15-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame. Okay, At 5 minute time frame, you can see that market is taking rejection from this upper zone, and now it is approaching to this buying zone. So let's see. I think the trade should happen here only, but we missed the setup. Although like we didn't recognize the setup at all, but as of now, this is moving pretty good. See how the fall is coming. Let's analyze what is happening at gold. 1 second. Bitcoin just without informing me, it just went down like a crazy and approaching this zone. Whoever have the order here, right, must be enjoying. This is gold graph, and in gold you can just see that market is in lower lows as well, but for some reason it is taking a support from this area. So same picture as of silver, but at the same time I can also see this as a buying area as well. So let's analyze a picture a little bit what is happening. So in gold, what I can see at the higher time frame, at the 4 hour time frame, you can see the market is at this upper trend, this lower trend line, right? Which is acting as a support, because here the buyers are present, and overall, as you can see, market is moving in higher highs. You can see this is the first lower, then this is second higher low, and this is third higher low, right? So this is market is making a upward slope, right? And this is a crash which can happen anytime, and market took a pullback, and then there's a rejection as well from this area, and it formed a upper trend line from where the sellers are there, and it, as you can see, this is the extreme level of selling from this selling area, right? Now this is the this is the buying zone as well, and this is the trend line. Let's see if gold breaks this trend line, then gold will crash for sure. Gold has full potential to crash because, as you can see, this is the upper trend line and this is the lower trend line, and both are forming the a triangle which is ascending in nature, ascending triangle. This is known as ascending triangle, guys. Okay, so the chances of breaking out is high, but at the same time it have the potential to to take a support as well. So we have to be a little bit cautious. If it breaks out with a full momentum, then we jump in the downward direction. Otherwise, if it take a support from here, then we find the opportunity in the buying direction up till here. Okay, so this is our see, as you can see, for the past couple of hours and minutes, market slowly fall, and then it took a pause. Pause means giving the chances to another party, the opposition, to take over. Otherwise, if they fail to take over, then trend will continue. So pause means giving some time to the opposition as well. Opposition, if for example, if it isn't selling, then who is the opposition? The buyers. And buyers took this pause time as their opportunity, and it just make a extreme high, and then suddenly seller, because this reached to the sellers area, and sellers don't want this momentum to continue, and they just punch the candle, just reverse the candle. So this might be a manipulation as well, but at the same time this is following the zones as well. Now we can just see that this is the buying zone again. So market has the ability to touch this selling zone again, or if the selling is with high pressure, then it can break this trend line as well. So anything can happen, but the probability of taking buying of continuing buying is much higher than the fall, because there are no big sellers out here. So that's our analysis in gold. And now let's jump back to the Bitcoin. Guys, we just missed good trades, guys, in Bitcoin. Bitcoin already came at the buying zone at so there are chances that market will pause here and do some time pass, because this is the buying zone. This is 4 hour time frame buying zone. As you can see that although like market had fallen a lot, but this is the buying zone, guys. See, see, guys, see. So the chances that market respect this buying zone is high, but at the same time, if the momentum is good, then we can't say anything. Momentum, I mean, in the downward direction, because this is the buying. Because for the past 2 hours, market is protecting this area. This buyers are protecting in this area, and as soon as this area broke out with a single candle, you can just see the market fall down. So this move happened in last 10 minutes. This move, this 994, not 994, guys. This move happened 1088 points move in last 10 minutes. So how dynamic it is, you can see. Guys, there opportunity in silver to take a trade, but at the same time, we can just see that gold is at the buying zone. Bitcoin is at buying zone, so guys, avoid trade in Bitcoin right now, because it is at buying zone. So we should also avoid the trade in Bitcoin. Although like we should have entered somewhere here, but we missed the trade. In silver too, we should have jumped here, and if we have jumped here now, then we should have enjoyed around. Good points, guys. But let's at the same time, gold has the chances to take this. Uh, okay, so in Bitcoin, it is not respecting this buying zone, which is quite okay. Happens, it happens. Because if the momentum is high, then no zone can work. That's also the case. Let's see. Guys, this is great candle that has closed. Great, guys, great candle. So this is 68649. 68649, yeah, remember. We will jump in at 643, something like that. Here, we will jump here. Now this will trap the sellers for sure, because if it has to fall, it has already fallen. Let's wait for the closing of this candle. Let's wait what is happening. Silver is taking a pause. Gold is the chances that gold will fall one more time. So does the silver have. Silver, it is taking a pause over here. This is a buying zone. The market is taking a pause. So we will plan, because in gold market is at buying zone, right? So after the sell, market paused and giving opportunity to buying, and it is also at this buying trend line, right? So the market can move in up direction, and that will affect the silver also. Although like silver have the potential to fall a more, but just because of gold, it will not. And in Bitcoin, market slipped quite quite fast, right? So after this big red candle, market just made two more red candles, and this is the buying zone, guys. This trend line is the buying zone. I don't know it will respect or not, or because after this, market should have, because this is the good sign, good momentum in the downward direction. And if market wants to continue, because this is market is quite low, quite bearish for quite some time, and as you can see, I forgot about this horizontal line just because I just spaced to punch the order. As you can see, this is the trend line that market is following, but at the same time, this is the selling zone. And from this selling zone, if the selling is continuing, then market has the potential to reach here. This is the potential of the market if the selling continues. So we will find the opportunity in the selling side only. Just as soon as market confirms that this is the real breakout, then we will target, because this is the ultimate. See, where is that line? Yeah, this is the ultimate. Uh, Guys, 1 second, I'm coming. Huh? I'm back. Let's see what is happening at silver. Silver is making another attempt in the downward direction, but this is quite a good buying zone that formed. This is a real breakout. Of otherwise, if it is a false breakout, then market should have uh, reverted back very fastly. But I think there is opportunity to punch the trade in the downside. We just have to see that where is the less probable chances, or sorry, where is the high probable chances, and small stop loss. All right. So after a pause, as you can see, market is making a U-turn from here, because the reason being, as you can say, the gold, because in gold it is at buying zone. That's why we avoided the trade in the downside, because the chances of going in downward direction is much lower. So, and we are not confident. I'm not confident enough to punch the trade in the up direction, because the selling is quite great. So although like it is moving in the up direction, but I'm not confident enough to punch the trade in the reversal side. So that's why I skipped this trade. Although like you can see that this is the selling zone again. This is the selling zone, guys, in silver. But in gold the selling zone is here. It's quite far. And in Bitcoin, as you can see, this market is this is the buying zone, guys. So market has just fallen and just break out this buying zone. Now it is taking a pullback. Um, the the slowness telling me that buyers are less interested here. Otherwise, if this is where the buyers are interested, then they should have uh, trapped these sellers, because after this big selling, the chances are that there are so many big sellers. And so if market slows down, that means the buyers are not that much interested and the market has potential to fall. So I will find this opportunity. I will take it as an opportunity in the downward direction only. As you can this is a very slow buying. So you have to see that what is the thing I should jump in. We'll jump in after the confirmation only. Right now there is no confirmation at all. If we punch the trade right now, then it is bit risky trade, because market is still taking a pullback. Let's wait a little bit more in Bitcoin. Okay, this is a good sign that mm, this shows that neither buyers are interested nor the sellers are interested. So market has the potential to continue its trend. So that's why that's a good sign overall. I'm punching my trade in the downward direction with one Bitcoin. Let's see what is happening. 68982. Um, Short position 68982. Yeah, this is the position where we punch the trade, and this is our stop loss. Oh, why? It's too hard. Let's take a stop loss high of this candle only. I closed this trade because it took our stop loss. I should have waited a more because if I'm waiting for like 45 minutes, I should have waited a more. I am punching the trade in the selling direction again. Let's see what will be my stop loss look like. 69009. 69009. Somewhere here. So this is my trading. Now we will not take any risk in this trade because it's already showed us $150 profit. Let's hold this trade. I booked the profit in this trade because because it's not looking good. The See, it is reversing, right? So it showed us around to $50 to $60 profit, then it reversed. So it happens sometime. Because it took a rejection from here, like from where the last previous candle buying came. Silver went to this its rejection zone again. Bitcoin, we should have holded the trade, guys, because Bitcoin is giving a good profit. We should train our fear. I don't know why I'm getting fearful every time. What making me fearful? See how beautiful it is moving now. And I can't do anything because it already slipped away from my hands. If this is the way I will trade, I will not be profitable, guys. I should have waited for big profits. 600 points low, guys. 600 points. ऐसे कैसे काम चलेगा विवेक से बता रही? जब तुम पेपर ट्रेडिंग में ही अपना बिग प्रॉफिट नहीं कर पा रहे। हम्म, कैसे काम चलेगा ऐसे? होल्ड करना चाहिए था ना ट्रेड को। क्यों डर गया? मार्केट फॉल कर रहा है, मार्केट ने पुल बैक भी लिया। एंट्री तेरी सही थी। स्मॉल सेट सेल था। कोई बात नहीं, पहले ऐसा उड़ गया, कोई बात नहीं, पर तेरा अप्रोच सही था ना। तूने सेकंड एंट्री ली, सेकंड एंट्री पे तुझे होल्ड करना चाहिए था। तो बस इस पुल बैक से डर गया, ये वाले पुल बैक से। क्या होता ज्यादा ज्यादा? कॉस्ट टू कॉस्ट बाहर हो जाता ना। हम्म। $600 का प्रॉफिट गया तेरे हाथ से अभी अभी। ऐसे करेगा तो नहीं प्रॉफिटेबल बन पाएगा लॉन्ग टर्म में। यू हैव टू होल्ड फॉर बिग विंस। आई डोंट नो व्हाई यू आर नॉट होल्डिंग फॉर बिग विंस यार। कोई बात नहीं विवेक सिंह भदौरिया, इससे सीख ले ले। पैसा बनाना है तो होल्ड करना पड़ेगा बड़े टारगेट्स के लिए। इधर कॉस्ट टू कॉस्ट बाहर आ जाए या फिर थोड़ा सा स्टॉप लॉस ले दे, मार्केट को कोई टेंशन नहीं है। लेकिन बड़े टारगेट के लिए वेट कर। All right, guys. Let's see what is happening in silver. So silver took a rejection from this again. In gold, the chances of getting to this zone is much high in gold. So um, what I will do is I will plan a trade in gold. uh, Gold will give me 15 quantities, but the stop loss should be there's not much target. Stop loss will be very high. I can't take this much of stop loss in gold. Because this in gold, the chances of falling is much higher. So does in silver. But the problem with silver is you have to decrease the quantity. Analyze the loss as well. What will be the stop loss looks like? 75 150 points का stop loss होगा. But in gold, market is taking a rejection from this area. This area. Bitcoin have the chances to fall again. Our next trade should be very calculative, guys. It's 2 more minutes to close this candle. We should wait. We should we should wait in Bitcoin as well. 11 more second to close this candle. 8, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9. Just look at this, guys. Took it invited all the sellers and just taking the stop loss of all the sellers. See how big the green candle is. Mm, 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 Can't trade in gold because gold is very choppy, guys. Very choppy. No clear sign to trade. So it's better to avoid trade in gold. Silver has the opportunity if it falls from here, but for some reason it is taking multiple rejection from this area. So it is making good support. Although like it invited so many times sellers and hunting their stop loss every time. Every time it will invite it invites seller. Just start hunting their stop loss. So silver is moving in this channel right now. From here, the selling is coming, and from this zone, buying is coming. Let's focus on Bitcoin only, guys. I think Bitcoin has the potential to give us some money today. There is a pullback pending in Ethereum because this is the buying zone where market took several times rejection. And let's see. Because Ethereum is also seeing back-to-back selling. A pullback is pending in everywhere in Binance, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Crazy. Just look at silver, guys. Just look at silver. Crazy move, guys. Crazy move. So it is taking support from here, and it is because nothing is up, giving us confidence in the selling side. Yeah, it's good. Good to see that Bitcoin is taking a pullback. So does the Ethereum, and I think we can find a trade in Bitcoin. In Bitcoin, yeah. But we have to be a little bit careful as Ethereum is at buying zone. But silver broke out very badly, guys. Gold did the same thing. See how crazy the buying is coming. And that is happening in the in the last 5 to 10 minutes only. Okay, 1 second. But in gold, this is crazy buying, guys. But in gold, we have to be a little bit careful about this area. Bitcoin take a good rejection, guys. I think we should get a trade in Bitcoin. But as you can see that after this selling market taking a pullback, but not going in the selling as such as great selling, guys, right? Because after this pullback, using as you can see that market का a good it's a good rejection, I think so. What is the point is 539. Why we are missing the trade every time? See the manipulation, guys. After the selling, market just reversed. So it's very hard to trade. Like, see what is happening. Market is in lower lows, right? So traders like me are looking for a pullback. That if a pullback comes, then we will enter in the selling side. And some of the traders are looking for the confirmation as well. So this red candle is the confirmation that market will go in the downward direction. And by seeing this red candle, um, so many orders, so much order got punched in the selling side. And as soon as the order punched the selling side, market just reversed, taking all the stop losses of all the sellers who just punched in. This might make another green candle as well, because there are so many orders which get punched after seeing this red candle. So this is pure manipulation, guys. Ethereum is at buying zone, so we can't say anything what will happen. This might be a trap as well for all the sellers, and market may continue in the higher highs from here. But in Bitcoin, there is no such case. Let me remove this. Because market has already broken this trend line, and now I don't know what is happening in the silver, gold, what kind of this previously this is as a selling zone, and it Bitcoin is also like in falling state, and as soon as it invited all the sellers, now it is making movement now I think this is a setup. If now if selling comes from here, I would be interested in putting my what is that, because in Ethereum, this is buying zone in Ethereum, guys. As you can see at 1 hour time frame, this is the buying zone in Ethereum. Buying will not directly come, it will definitely test its buying zone again, but for some reason Bitcoin is also like trapping all, might be creating liquidity here by inviting all the sellers, and then because this is also buying zone in Bitcoin, and after this much of momentum, now market is making not higher but it is good. So if trapping system works, uh, okay, I think it's quite evident from the patterns that Bitcoin is forming, that market is taking a U-shaped return, because this is the buying zone, and after this, so this can act as a trap for all the sellers, because Ethereum is also at buying zone, and now from here the buying is coming, from exactly here the buying is coming. Silver is at selling zone. Today we just took two trades. uh, in one we suffered a loss of $102, and we can convert it to big trade, 600 something like 500 600 dollar trade, but we got fearful and jumped out at $127. Very bad, but what can we do? Mm, mm. Silver went to its selling zone now because gold is also at its selling zone. So it's crossing the Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ethereum did great job because after this, this is the buying zone in Ethereum, and it is respecting its buying zone very good, very well. We can jump with 80 points if we want to jump, but our stop loss will be 30 points is good. Mm, sorry, if we jump with 40 points, what will be our stop loss looks like? Let's wait for this pullback to sustain. It's quite clear that market will respect this buying zone most probably. Mhm. Okay. Okay, after a long time, we are looking at a setup in both Ethereum and silver. In Ethereum, we are planning to go in the up direction, and in silver, we are planning to punch the trade in the downward direction. Okay, let's wait for this candle to close. Mhm. Mhm. Though it is quite risky in Ethereum, it is not that much risky. And I have to see what my stop loss look like. Three. I have to decrease the quantity. 4, 5, 6, 2. 6664 69. I punched the selling order. Let's see where I punched my selling order. Is 847021. Is my selling order 847021. 8470. 8470. Somewhere here. And this is my stop loss. Okay, let's see. 150 points is the maximum stop loss that we can take. I don't know. It is going in my direction only. Because I punched my trade at 847021 somewhere here, and right now market is at 8459, so it should give me the profit, right? Remember guys, $150 is our stop loss. Okay, I don't know what is happening, guys. I have to make this correct, otherwise I will lose so much trade. I just punched out at cost to cost. uh, I will not count it as a trade as well, because this is not good for my trading experience as well. Although, like, I will keep, but this price is not in sync with this chart. That's what I'm saying. I have to work on this, and this weekend I will figure it out how to fix this. But that's why I just pulled it up. जाने क्यों रे रे रा। In Ethereum, there is a trade in making, guys. So we can just see that market is taking a pause, and this is the buying zone as well, guys. So the chances, although like the chances that market can make a move in a direction is high. Okay, it is moving in our direction finally. I think it's more than, yeah, it's already 2 hours and I'm quite exhausted, guys. And market is moving very, very slow. Very, very slow. And also my silver and gold is not puff. Okay. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So what I can see here is, guys, this is the buying zone. Closes below this red zone and chances of selling is much higher. Okay. So let's wait 2 more minutes. Or like the chances of selling is much higher, guys, much higher. Okay, we can make a good trade as well here. I will take a risk here in Bitcoin, but after this candle close. Good setup in the selling side. Just wait for the candle close. I'm just coming, guys. I'm punching this trade in the selling direction. Although I should have waited a bit for upper tick, but it's fine. Let me see. 68719 short position 687. Okay. After very long time, like after after too much time, I punch this trade. Let's see what will happen. We'll accept the small stop loss, the $80 only, but we will wait for the good target this time, at least this time. Okay, logic behind this trade is market is in lower lows. First thing. Second thing is after this uh, movement in the downward direction, market took a pause. Market took a rejection, and rejection lasts long or bit long. Okay. Then, as you can see, this is the zone where the market is facing rejection, and the same zone market is facing the rejection again, and this is acting as a buying zone. So I'm just waiting that if it crosses this buying zone with a good amount, and the previous candle is good, so I just waited, and after this candle close in a downward direction, and this is also a candle which didn't have the upper wick, and that's the logic. And one more logic is you can find that these are the buyers who punch their trade in the up directions, thinking that market will reverse. So it's a good opportunity for the sellers to take the stop loss. Just wait. Either we will give the target stop loss to the market, or we will wait for the target. 30 more seconds to close this candle, and we're quite interested that how this candle will close. 11 more seconds. So the closing of this candle is quite good, which so we can hold this trade. Now we will not take any risk in this trade. Let's wait for the target. Okay, we are looking at the 300 plus dollar profit. That's good. Market is approaching our target. Okay, I booked my my trade at the target only. Like I yeah, so it already hit our target. So the trade that we are waiting for a very long time. Finally. Okay, so I was so I almost missed these minutes. And after this trend line breakout, market again slipped away. It took a pullback, again slipped away. I am not able to find the trade. And after this pullback lasted a long, although like because in Ethereum as well, market a pullback. Now, what will happen? What is happening in Bitcoin is that I have seen that this is the sellers area, and market took the opportunity and fall. And after this fall, market took a rejection, or you can just pull back. And after this pullback, market made so if this is a reversal, so this I have invited all the buyers. Pausing means giving the opportunity to next side. The next side is here sellers. After buyer who will activate, sellers activate. So seller tested this as a that either the buyers are interested or not. And as you can see, this is the sellers area. And after this uh, red candle, this gave me a confidence, because this will panic out these buyers. And if this sustains, then their next candle will be, if this sustains and comes and closes below this, and perseverance works, the process works, guys. So I'm satisfied with today's journey as well. So today we made $508, and uh, this is the overall PNL, and with this one trade loss, and so overall we have made around. So let me show you something. So after uh, we almost recovered $200 plus, $2,000 plus loss. Now we are at $151 loss. So we are at break even. Mostly at break even is also increased. That is quite good. So I'm satisfied. I'm quite satisfied with my trade. And this is today what I learned in the first trade that I booked at 127. This could have given us $600, but I got fearful. So this one is I punched with. Let me show you what I did at. So let me recall my trades. It's better. Let me analyze and grasp and digest this profit first. Okay. So it's 2 hour and 12 minutes, and let me show you what happened. So let's start with the first trade, 7:58 p.m. and this is my trade which I took in BTC, 7:58, 7:58, 7:58 with the 68982. 7:58 might be here. 7:58. I think here I took the trade. Okay, and the price was 68982. 68982. Somewhere here. Okay. Obviously, I have punched the trade in the selling direction, and which is what, as soon as I jumped in, because this is also not a good candle. This is because if it is a false breakout, the market should have jumped very fast. The momentum in the up direction is quite fast, because it if it is a false breakout, right, then it will not give time for sellers to to exit their trade, and it just slips in the up direction by taking all the stop losses. But I can see that this is not a false breakout, because this is very slow buying, and slow buying means that people are booking their profits, and this is where people start booking their profits, and it paused after booking a profit. And this is where the sellers are interested again, because they are getting this at a discounted price, and this is a perfect pullback. So I took a risk in this perfect pullback, and as soon as I took the risk, although I should have waited a bit more, as soon as I take it, I got stopped out, and my stop loss is $102, and market reversed $117, something like that. 09, somewhere here. Yeah, this is my second trade, because I knew that this is where after moving in the downward direction, that means opportunity, there is opportunity in the downward direction. So I took a small stop loss again, with $100 only, and I jumped in. As soon as I jumped in, it gave me around $127 profit. So $127 profit somewhere here, and somewhere here, right? And it took a rejection, and I thought that might be a rejection, and market will make a rejection and will haunt my stop loss and take my stop loss. I got fearful, and as I stopped out, market made this much of momentum, guys. From here, market made this much momentum. A bad luck for me, and I regretted. And one thing that I learned is I have to wait for my target, whether either target or stop loss. So after this, and this is the trade again in silver. Let me show you why I traded this. So this trade will still running. This is also good trade in silver, because our analysis is good. We waited a lot. We haven't traded any trade in the silver, because market after this good rejection, because this is a rejection area. Market after this good rejection has paused. Paused means giving the opportunity to the next opponent, or the or the upon 15 for almost 45-50 minutes. Market paused. After this candle, you can just see that it greatly broke out, and we should have punched the trade here uh, after this breakout, because this is good breakout, right? And after this breakout, you can just see it's a taking a pullback, and then again touching. This is a selling zone in silver, and I saw that this is a selling zone in silver and market facing a rejection. So it's not, although like this is a good buying, although like it break out everything, but the selling zone is quite heavy. For the past couple of days and hours, market is protecting the zone. So I thought if it is facing a rejection, like this is the first time it shows a rejection, this is the second time it shows a rejection, and this is the third time it shows a rejection, and I punched the trade here. As soon as I punch the trade, although like my price is not syncing with this chart, that's why I square like cut off my trade. But as you can see that market is, after this, is going in the downward direction quite well, and my target is this point, this much. So let's wait for the target, otherwise we'll because it already gave us around, let me see, 72 points, 0.72 points. All my target is 0.83, so it already gave us good points. And if I have been in this trade, like it lasted for 20 to 30 minutes, because if I punch the trade here like at 9:05, and now it is 9:32, all 25 minutes, I should have made it cost to cost, because I already show us, it already shown me a good profit. And I will definitely square off my position cost to cost, or in little bit stop loss. But I will definitely wait for the target, and it if it also gives money 500 600 target, dollar target. But it's also a good trade. Chair, looking at the chart and reading every tick, what is happening, reading the psychology, what is happening, why people are buying, why people are selling, which zone is working out. You have seen that a number of times I have been drawing the zones. Number of times I'm thinking that I have to punch the trade, but I'm not punching the trade, because some of the factors are not aligning up. I am also seeing that in silver and gold are sinking or not, because in gold also you can just see, in gold also if it is also facing the rejection. So then it will run in the same direction, otherwise it will not run in the same direction. So that's what I seen. And then after this trade, and it's quite good trade. So although like it rejected, done, and we had made around five, oh shit. No issue, not no issue guys. uh Let me refresh. So we have made around $508. Although like if it is a good day, then we should have taken this much of profit in a single trade. But for trade like today, where the market moves slowly, where market traps, and it's in such trapping market, if you are making profit, that means you are analyzing market very well. You are taking your process seriously, right? Because as you can see that this market is quite choppy, right? People are like, let me show you what I'm seeing. People are selling here, right? People are buying here, right? And in if in such market, if you're making money, that it's quite good, because people usually make losses in such kind of markets. And you have also made a $102 loss, right? So the chances of getting stopped out is much higher. But as soon as you find the good opportunity, good trade, then you have to hold your trade for the next zone or next target, because it will give you a target. That's what I learned today. You just have to be, you just have to trust your process. That's it. That's it. Guys, I think I'm speaking a lot, because I have been silent for more than like 1 hour and 1.5 hour. I've been not speaking. I'm just looking at the market. I'm just looking very silently and just observing market very like patiently. But now I'm speaking because my job is done. I've I'm quite satisfied with my trading journey today, trading session today, right? So I think I have refreshed this. So overall, our March looks like this. The first day we made a loss, and then after that we made a good profit, and then a good profit on fourth day. Yesterday we had a loss, and today again we had a good profit at all. So overall, this is quite good going right now. So we have to continue like this. We have to book small losses, and we have to gain big profits. That's the only mantra to sustain in trading, because trading is very brutal, guys. Very brutal, guys. It requires patience, it requires perseverance, it requires discipline, it requires your uh, your daring and bravery also. So it requires so many, it's a combination of so many things, and that has to place in the sync, in the order. And discipline is one of the most critical thing in trading. So this weekend I will utilize my time to enhance this application, because I find so many glitches, like in silver price and gold price, they are not syncing with the mark and the chart. And one more thing is that multi trades fluctuates this number, so I have to find it. So there are two bugs that I have to solve it. So I'm squaring off the session for today, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy the weekend, guys. Bye bye.